Hey guys, what is up? It is Dalton here.
And I'm Tyler.
And welcome to Video Game Finds number 68. And this week we have a whole bunch of stuff, guys. And I mean a lot of stuff. So I recommend you grab a snack and a drink, sit back, relax. It's going to be a long video. It's going to be in parts, obviously, because of how I have to do it for now. But there's probably going to be at least 4 parts. I can guarantee that. So without further ado, let's get started with all this stuff. I mean, we have stuff from last weekend when we went to our convention, the video game convention that I was talking about. And then we have stuff from this weekend, from the flea market that we went to just yesterday on Saturday. And I also had stuff that I picked up throughout the week last week. Every day, basically, I went to Goodwill and Ark and stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. It's a lot of stuff, so hope you guys are all prepared for this. And we're excited to share it all, so let's go. Alrighty, so the first amount of stuff we got here, it's before we went to the convention center. We actually hit up a few garage sales. Well, specifically 2 garage sales. And this one had posted, they said they had a Super Nintendo on Craigslist in their garage sale listing. And unfortunately, when we got there, they had already sold it. And the garage sale was only open for like maybe 5 minutes by the time we got there. And so it was kind of a disappointment. It was gone, but they were originally asking $100 for it anyway. They ended up selling it for $70, but still, that's a lot for a garage sale. So I was like, no thanks. In my mind, I was like, that's way too much for me from a garage sale specifically. So, but anyways, we did come out with a couple of cool things. First thing here, it's not video game related. Yeah, I know, starting off the video game collection pickup video without a video game startup, but it's my channel, my videos, so whatever. But it's still a really cool piece. Anyway, this is a great movie, and it was for $1, which is really cool. And this is Gone in 60 Seconds, the original 70s one. And this is such a great movie, guys. If you have not seen it, I definitely recommend that. It's a great action, thriller movie. Car chase after car chase after car chase. I mean, I think like half the movie is like, a car chase. So it's really cool. If you love that kind of stuff like I do, definitely check this out. It's a great movie, so not a bad deal for $1. So there's that. Don't even know where I'm going to set it because I also have stuff from last weekend for the convention laying around the room. This room is a mess. You guys don't even see it. But what I'm looking at is the entire floor is just completely covered in games. And the reason being is because I have to list a bunch of stuff on eBay and Craigslist and stuff this next couple weeks because I got to get this stuff moving. It's been sitting way too long and I want people to get out and enjoy and play it stuff. So I got to get that stuff going. So what I'm looking at is a huge wave and ocean of just games. So my dad's already complained and I already explained to him and he still kind of doesn't understand. It's whatever. So anyways, it's a huge mess. So just bear with me if I try to find a place for the stuff I pick up and show you, and I gotta try to set it back down somewhere. So anyway, stop rambling off about that. But anyways, we found there was a few PS2 games with the DVDs and stuff, and these were $1 each as well. What they had, there was nothing too exciting that we really wanted. There was like some Maddens and stuff that I think there was stacked in there, but there was this one, and that is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It's the greatest hits one. It's the double pack one that's supposed to come with GTA 3. But the problem is it's missing the disc. And it does have the poster and the map, or the poster map and the manual, I should say. And but the disc is missing, which is unfortunate. But they said if you buy something else, you can just have the case. And we kept digging through the PS2 games, and we did find a game that we wanted. And this was a disc only. But we just decided to shove it in with the Grand Theft Auto case, but I decided to separate it anyway. Because I do have a disc only of Vice City I can just put in here later. But we have a copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2. And that was $1, which is awesome. The disc is in very good shape. So they said, since you found that, you can just have the case. And so we did that. So the movie, the DVD that I got, that I just showed you, and the Grand Theft Auto Vice City case, and the Star Wars Battlefront 2 were $2, which is incredible. So I am very excited for that. That was we had to be out at the convention center. I think at like 9 o'clock. That stuff was found at about 8. So we went out before the convention started, before we had to set up our stuff. We had to set up our stuff on the Friday night before. So we left our stuff overnight there. It was all set up and ready to go. So all we had to do was show up and take the blankets off our stuff, and it was all ready to go. But anyway, so we went garage selling that Saturday morning before the convention, and I'm glad we did. At least we found a couple of cool things. All right, and then before I say what we got on that Saturday at the convention, I'll go ahead and explain what me and Tyler found on Sunday garage sailing once again before we went to the convention the second day. But anyway, we went to another garage sale on that Sunday last week and found 3 more PS2 games. And they had this listed on Craigslist as well with their PS2, with their garage sale listing, and it said PlayStation 2 with games. Now, usually we try to avoid those from now on because they tend to be more pricey. They have a lot of, they technically when they list what they have in their garage sale, chances are they already looked it up and they know what everything's worth. But sometimes we still take a chance anyway. They originally wanted $100. I know all these people want $100 for all their things, but these people wanted $100 for their PS2 with 15 games. So it was kind of ridiculous. But there was 3 games in there that we picked out. They were willing to let go of some of the games for $5 each. So we got these 3 for $15, which I think is a really, really cool deal. So the first one here is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Black Label. That one's 100% complete with the manual and the poster in the back there. Can kind of show it, I guess. It's hard to flip the books and everything while you're kind of holding it like that. But anyways, there's that one. Now I messed up the insert, so I'm gonna have to fix that. There we go. So there's that one. That was $5, not bad. This one is really cool. It's gonna upgrade mine for sure. Fun game. That is NBA Street Volume 2. Guys, if you love basketball games, definitely pick this one up. It is a great game. I love it to death. I've played this since I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. And it's a great game, guys. I love this one. Tyler loves them too. He loves all 3 of them. I love all 3 of them. That one is complete, by the way. It's mint. I mean, look how it barely opens. When they do that, that means these were very well taken care of games. So that's really exciting. So there's that one. But like I said, the series for those games, 1, 2, and 3 on PS2 or GameCube or whatever, Xbox, they're very good games. So definitely recommend those. The 4th one, the Home Court or whatever, on PS3 or whatever, it's just, I think it was on Xbox 360, I'm not positive. But anyways, it was not very fun. But the first 3 are definitely a must-have, so definitely pick those up if you can. And then this one is really cool, and this one was $5 as well, and that is Quake 3 Revolution. Also in very good shape. And that one is also 100% complete. Again, the case, doesn't open all the way sometimes. When you can feel that, it just kind of has that stiffness to it. It's, crispy, as our buddy Nintendo 13 likes to say in his videos. I know, I got you, man. Anyway, so then we'll go into the convention stuff. That was the rest of the garage sale stuff from last weekend. Now we're going to move into all of the convention finds that we found. These consisted of straight out purchases, trades, trade and some cash, that kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and show the Saturday stuff first, just because it makes a little more sense and it's a little bit easier for me to kind of, organize it all. So on Saturday I traded 2 games. Well, I traded for 2 games. I don't remember if I think I straight up bought these. I think these were, I think I paid $8 for these 2 games. Because I told him I would. Because these are both sealed games. They're nothing too exciting, but I mean, I felt since they're sealed, I'd give him a fair deal, because he was looking to, either sell or trade them. And anyways, one I'll keep because I collect for the system. The other one I don't collect for it, so I'll just kind of sell it off. The first one here is for 360, Xbox 360, and it's Rock Revolution. Nothing too exciting, but it is a factory sealed game, so it's not bad. I think I paid, it was either $3 or $4 for that, I can't remember. But there's that one. And then this one is really cool. It's a Wii game, and I do collect for that, so that's really cool. And it's also factory sealed, and that is NFL Training Camp. Also, nothing spectacular, but again, it's a factory sealed Wii game, so I couldn't complain there. So that's really cool. Alright, so there's that stuff. I think that was from Saturday, and I believe the rest of this stuff, Saturday was really busy. We sold so much stuff on Saturday. There were so many people flowing through that it was just constant, that I could not go around to the other sellers and look at their booths and stuff and buy stuff. So anyway, there is one thing I bought on Saturday as well. There's these guys that have they do their own music. They're like a little, electronic group, and they take old 8-bit, 16-bit, all that kind of music, and they re-synthesize it and remix it and make their own music out of the beats and stuff from old Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis games, Nintendo games, you name it, they did it. And they actually have their own CDs and stuff. And these guys are straight out of Denver, which is really cool. and their name is Athronaut, I think, and their album name is Steamfist Island 2, and this is factory sealed. It's just a really cool little bonus thing I would like to show off. It's really cool, and they've got really cool cover art for their CDs and everything. But their music is really, really cool. I do enjoy, 8-bit, 16-bit music and stuff, so that was really cool that they had like old consoles and stuff hooked up to their DJ table and everything, and they were like, mixing music as it was playing and stuff like that. It was really, really cool. They played it live while we were at the convention, which was really cool. And then the owner of Games Ahoy, who was running the entire convention, his name's Adam, he was running around to all the sellers and stuff, asking if if anyone wanted to buy their CDs, and they had DVD music videos and stuff too. But I just wanted the CD for now, and so I bought that for $5. So just a way to kind of support the community and stuff, and it's a really cool way to spread the word of stuff. So I thought that was really cool. For $5, it's a really cool CD for some really cool music. So that's awesome. All right, so now all of the VinCon Sunday sales and trades, stuff like that. So first one here, it was not the greatest trade I've ever made, but it's not too bad, because I traded my Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS3 for this one. I just felt like the kid wanted, it's kind of like, maybe a 17-year-old kid, I guess I kind of refer to that. It's not too much, younger than me, but you get the idea. Anyways, he came up to me, he really wanted GTA 5, and he had this one. He didn't want to play this one no more. So I said, what, I'll just straight across trade, because I paid $6 for GTA 5. So what I did was I said, I can just straight across trade, and he was alright with that. I was alright with that. And this game isn't worth as much as GTA 5, but I still felt it was an okay deal. But I picked up Final Fantasy 13 Greatest Hits. I don't collect Greatest Hits. I don't know if I have this one or not, but there it is. It's complete. It's in good shape. It's just got a little bit of water damage on the front, but it's not too bad. But I felt like, since he wanted that game so much, I felt it was nice enough to just trade for him. Plus, I was selling so much other stuff, it was nice to kind of, get some other things moving around too, because I wasn't selling a whole lot of PS3 stuff. So there's that. So that's not bad. And then this one, the same kid that I bought the NFL training camp and the Rock Revolution from on Saturday, he came back again on Sunday and had this to offer to trade, and I traded him one Sega Genesis game. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like the Starfighter one. It's not Starfighter, but it was like it was the Fighter Flight one that I had shown a long time ago, or something like. No, wait, I can look right now. It was Super Street Fighter 2. I had that I traded for it, and I also had Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six on Game Gear. I traded those two games, which I paid $3 a piece for this one, so I can say I basically paid $6 for this game, and that is Star Fox Adventures on GameCube. Now the only bummer is it is missing the manual. The disc is a little scratched, but it does play. I do have Star Fox Assault, so this one is one I did need, so I'll just hang on to it. You never know, you could always find the manual somewhere. So yeah, I basically paid $6 for that, so that's not a bad deal at all. So very cool. I was really happy for him to, being willing to trade just those two games for that one, so very awesome. Alright, and then we've got a couple more games here, 3 more GameCube games as a matter of fact. The first one here, I had a break in sales so I could go check around. Tyler was manning the booth while I was going around looking to see what all the other sellers had. And this one caught my eye, and I hadn't seen it really a lot at all, and I'm glad I picked it up. This was $8. It might need an upgrade in the future. It's a little bit, faded in some spots, it looks like, but it's not too bad, but it's really cool otherwise. That is Beautiful Joe. And that's the first one, so that's really cool. But this one is 100% complete. I do believe it has, yeah, it does have the precautions in there. The disc looks really nice, which is really cool.